we're now in year 3, essentially, since the pandemic began. No fair last year, a partial fair, I guess you could call it. This year, getting closer to normal, although attendance over this past weekend was still down more than 60,000. No, in fact, it was up from last year, but not pre-pandemic.
Yeah, we're just not quite to those pre-pandemic levels just yet. Our Connor White hit the fairgrounds today to talk with fairgoers and see what it's like to be back.
Megan and Matt, we can go down a little bit of a checklist here. Rides, yep, they're here. We also got food options, absolutely, that's here every year. And people, well, not too many directly behind me, but plenty of people down there. Thousands coming in each day, but still nowhere near the numbers we were seeing pre-COVID-19. With tickets scanned,
we're back in full force.
Thousands are making their way through the gates of the New York State Fair each day.
Well, it's a fair. You have to go to the fair.
We didn't even know what was going on.
It seems obvious, even to these folks visiting from Dallas.
New York.
But attendance numbers have taken a hit since 2019.
We missed it, sure, because it's part of the Syracuse area.
Karen and Alice had come to the fair each year for decades, skipping in 2021 thanks to COVID, reigniting the tradition this year.
Saw that it was going to be a gorgeous day today, so we came out to enjoy the sights.
That includes acts,
Television,
rides, and of course, food. Fair classics are here, but numbers haven't fully recovered since pre-COVID. On day 4 in 2021, 45,304 people came. Day 4 this year, it's up to 79,324. Go back to 2019, though, and 119,301 people were here.
You don't need, 100,000 people here, really crowding everyone, overheating.
Some fairgoers are still grateful for the breathing room. Vendors like Scott Smith at Scotty's Hillbilly Brew are happy to see the attendance numbers climbing.
I mean, God, the weekend was unbelievable.
Scott's booth was missing last year. He says they couldn't match the 18-day schedule, and he's happy to see things return to a 13-day run.
People got out. I think people are back in the groove again to enjoy the fair.
Spirit of the fair certainly back here, even if things are still down since pre-COVID-19. We'll have numbers for you later on about how attendance was today on day 6 once they're released by fair officials.
Well, welcome back to our coverage here live at the fair. We're doing back to school coverage too this evening. School's starting pretty soon, and we're looking back at the Syracuse City School District's new safety plan.
Yeah, parents are still questioning Onondaga County's largest school district safety plan for the upcoming school year. But why? Our Laura Lagarde went to find out why.
Syracuse City School District, home to just under 20,000 students, had extensive issues with crime during the 2021 school year. Fights at Henniger and Fowler, stabbings, kids bringing guns to school. That all factored into the district's 2022 safety plan, which includes new sentries throughout the schools, uniformed security guards. In total, there will now be 120 throughout the district.
You're not identifiable, so I don't like that either.
Yvonne Griffin, along with other parents, are not on board with the increased security guards. Rather, she says the school district should increase the number of counselors and psychiatrists.
Hire the therapists, put them in our schools full time, and then that will go ahead and help.
When you have serious situations going on in the school, they need somebody that can deal with that problem more so than a counselor.
Syracuse City Schools Safety Plan does have more mental health training for staff, but not an addition of more psychologists or psychiatrists. In the fall of 2020, the American Academy of Pediatrics says the mental health concerns rose between 2010 and 2020 among school-aged children. This was due to COVID and racial justice issues. Now, add on the worry of school shootings. Mom Liza Aqua says she hopes the school brings in more professionals who can relate to the students.
They definitely need to have someone that not just that got book knowledge, but also can relate to how we're living.
Interim Superintendent Anthony Davis says mental health is important, and throughout the school year, they will make it a top priority.
We'll be looking at servicing students in many different ways, and all with dignity in mind.
Parents like Aqua are asking for transparency with the school district when it comes to safety and mental health. Davis says the district will be having conversations on what is happening to ensure the mental safety for students.
Mental health does definitely need to be in the school district, in the schools, period, not just the district, in the schools.
District leaders urge parents to bring their mental health and safety concerns to their monthly school board meetings.